All right, welcome back to the channel again, ladies and gentlemen. Thank y'all so much for coming over now. You guys remember the Vitaly situation with him going in the Philippines, terrorizing everybody, stealing stuff from the mall, messing with security, messing with cops, just doing all this crazy stuff, just trying to go viral. Wasn't taking it serious at all. And the Philippines put their foot down. Said he would not be deported back. Said they were going to pretty much try to throw the book at him. Got this video here from Jamari. I guess this is an update. It says Vitaly situation gets much worse. I was waiting to see what's going to happen with this dude, man. They said they were going to make an example out of him. You know, a lot of people go to different countries and you know, I guess they just don't really understand the laws out there. Things are different. So we ain't gonna waste no more time. Let's jump right into it.
So at this point, it's been around 2 weeks since Vitaly was detained over in the Philippines, having a public press conference and learning that he would not be getting deported and that he would be held there in the detention center until his case came back across their desk, which in Vitaly's situation could take literal years. Remember that this absolute clown was going around harassing the general public, attempting to steal police patrol vehicles as well as other items from the mall, and in general he made a joke out of not only their citizens but also their authorities.
I have a very important question for you. Can I shove this up your booty?
Hulihin mo yan. Hulihin mo yan.
He's not chasing me.
I know.
Wow.
Hello!
Oh my God.
This was something Vitaly would be unremorseful for, as he would even give himself a round of applause when they showed these various clips of his crimes he recorded during his live stream.
Ever seen the other side?
Man.
Now this was obviously not taken lightly by the people of the Philippines, and they would make it very clear that this type of behavior would not be tolerated now or in the future.
Hindi po namin siya i-deport. Mananagot siya sa batas dito sa Pilipinas.
And let me tell you guys, after doing a little bit of research, the Filipinos are not fucking around.
Oh no, mommy, I'm gonna get arrested.
I do feel like Johnny Somali was the one to put this type of shit on foreign countries' radars.
I brought the baby oil. I was gonna pee her ass. I was about to pee Diddy her ass.
And now it does look like Vitaly is going to be the sacrificial lamb.
Pero so it means it's clear he will not be deported just like that.
Oh no, hindi talagang we made a conscious decision not to have him deported.
And not only that, he may just move to another Asian country and do the same thing, right? For his content.
The security of justice, who everyone saw during that press conference, actually went on this news segment and laid out the rules for Vitaly's detainment.
He's not allowed to vlog about anything which goes on inside the detention facility. He will live on the national stipend of 3 meals at 70 pesos a day. That's for all 3 meals. He will not get special treatment. He will live in a common cell while an air conditioner.
So there's gonna be no vlogs, no cell phone, and he will have to live amongst the other people who are awaiting their trials.
Damn.
The secretary actually thinks this will be a criminal trial.
The civil trial, I don't know, it's civil criminal. Maybe it's criminal. It will maybe last 2 to 3 years. Then the minimum charge, I think, will be 5 years.
Here he says it will be 1 to 2 years till trial starts and 5 years in prison per charge after he's tried. Boy, 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 boy. And again, I think they're going to throw the book at him. Like after you're reviewing that footage, man, and just seeing all the disrespect, you know, it's especially like to the women that were like walking along or sitting along, like you don't know what this dude's intentions are, you know?
Per guilty verdict.
And at 5 years of imprisonment per guilty verdict being on the table, he might have literally racked up a lifetime of charges. Understand that Vitaly has been sent to the Bureau of Immigration Detention Center, where he will be held until a date of their choosing. And it sure looks putrid in there, guys. I'm talking about 3 people to a bed, no showers, no plumbing, rats and other rodents crawling around on the ground, and bugs crawling on your body as you try and sleep. or really do anything else. Not to even mention the gallons of piss piling up in the rectangle-shaped community urinals. I mean,
And you know what's crazy? He probably wouldn't mind this if he was able to vlog it. But I think in his mind, it's all a game. Like, reality has not hit yet. Once it does, it's like, wait, so I'm not getting out of here? Nah, brother. Nah.
looking at this place, I am in desperate need of a tetanus shot. I mean, there is a reason they literally call this place the Gulag. And I am going to be diving deeper into his living conditions later on in this video, including an exclusive leaked interview with someone who was being held there only a few months ago. But first, let's get to the president of the Philippines, Bongbong Marcos, who actually made a reaction video to Vitaly's antics. He would actually take to his own personal YouTube channel to address this matter, and I do have the little Google translation going on down here at the bottom.
Give me your scooter now! Give me your scooter now! Yes, you're gonna think about it.
Ang isa pa nating nakita ngayong linggo, yung kagalit-galit na pinanggagawa ng isang foreign vlogger sa ating mga kababayan. Ano mang Pilipino ang hindi kukulo ang dugo sa napapanood natin?
So he's basically sending a message to the Filipino people here, saying that they should be outraged by this behavior and really they're not going to accept this. I mean, to me, when the literal president is speaking up about your antics, that's how you know you fucked up.
Dahil ito isang naging bahagi na ng social media na nagkakaroon ng mga vlogger na nanggugulo lang, nang aasar lang, nang buwisit lang, nang babastos lang para makakuha ng mga viewers. Huwag tayong sasama dyan sa ganyang klaseng ugali.
And like I told you guys previously, I do truly believe that Johnny Somali is the one who opened up this can of worms. He's the one that kind of put it on everyone's radar that there are dumbasses going around being disrespectful like this in foreign lands. And honestly, good for the Filipino people for actually putting their foot down and dealing with this matter before it gets out of hand.
Tayo pumalag sa mga bully. Kasama nyo ang pamahalaan para ilugar ang mga ganitong tao. Sana ay magsilbing aral ito sa mga pagtatangkang pumasok pa rito sa Pilipinas para lang hamakin at gawing katatawanan ang ating mga kababayan.
So yeah, he essentially ends the statement there by saying don't take our kindness for weakness, and that they're essentially going to take every opportunity to make an example out of Vitaly and completely
good. And again, for you guys who don't know, my wife is Filipina. We've been together for 21 years. So yeah, I was showing her this and she was just like shaking her head because she was like, you know, he probably going to get the book. And boy, you got the president. Yeah. And you know what's crazy too? You would think with that other Johnny Somali, whatever dude, like he would have learned his lesson. But no, some people have to learn. They want to find out, are they serious? It's probably going to be somebody else. It's going to be somebody else that's going to do this dumb stuff.
Fuck him up. I also did want to show you guys this little bonus clip that I didn't get to show in my OG video about Vitaly, where he just continued to run around acting like a menace.
Follow me. I need toilet, please, toilet, please. I'm about to take a shit. Ay, caca. No. This is not how you make the burger. Show me how you do it.
And I gotta say, in all of these clips I've seen, the Filipinos do seem like very passive people. He goes in there and starts making his own food.
I'm the manager. My name is Vitaly McDonald. Ron McDonald is me. The manager told me to cook.
And it's just beyond clear that this guy sees himself as some sort of untouchable figure, when really he's just a glorified steroid junkie who should not have continued to have a career in the first place after some of the horrific shit that he's done.
Salt. Give me salt.
No, that.
Can I have salt, please? Don't worry. I'm cooking. Let me see what the fuck did I just cook.
And it's pretty safe to say at this point that Vitaly is just racking up all these different charges by the clip. Once again, another idiot who dry snitched on himself by live streaming the entire thing. Now, I've actually found several leaked videos where it shows the living conditions where Vitaly is currently at, and Jesus Christ, does it look awful.
Rats and cockroaches, overcrowding, and lack of basic facilities.
But before I get into the details about what's been going on over there, I did want to tell you guys about today's video sponsor, Manscaped. Did you guys know that 1 man every hour is diagnosed with testicular cancer? In fact, it is the most common cancer for men ages 15 to 35. And today's video sponsor, Manscaped, has partnered with the Testicular Cancer Society to help save lives and promote education on this topic. Their TCS ball bundle includes the Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra TCS edition, as well as some very nice anti-chafing TCS boxers that literally cradle the family jewels. I think it's safe to say that every man has had the experience where they try and venture down south, only to be left with a scene that looks like a slasher film. But with this Manscaped lawnmower, they have technology that's not only safe for your skin, but also waterproof. And unlike other trimmers out there on the market, it gets the job done the very first time you pass by. Like, I'm not going over the same grass multiple times, it's not looking patchy. And the built-in LED light makes sure that I got everything covered every time. And the best part is, by ordering this TCS bundle, you are helping raise awareness for testicular cancer, as every purchase helps spread this life-saving message. And my audience gets this special offer, 20% off your purchase plus free shipping with my code Jamari at Manscaped. I will say though, there is a very limited supply of this special edition, so get your bundle while it lasts. And I do also encourage you guys to head to manscaped.com/TCS to learn more about how to check yourself or make a donation to TCS today. So go check it out, guys. I promise the boys downstairs will thank you. Now, previously at this facility, this dude's father, Ferdinand Marcus, was out here doing all these crazy torturings at this place for decades. But honestly, it seems like the way they are still living while awaiting their trials is equally as bad. I think this dude just has that modern day PR team working behind him. And sadly, for a lot of these people being kept here, they didn't even have to necessarily break any laws or really step out of line. Most of it just seems to be like gray area immigration visa problems that led them to being locked away for literal years in this hellhole.
Detainees are held on charges of anything from visa violations to violent crime. Many say they are innocent, but can endure lengthy waits to present their cases before a judge. One man's allegations particularly stood out. He alleged that he went into solitary confinement without food or any human contact. He said he only had a rusty tap for water, which was undrinkable. He said that if you get sick inside there, you might as well be dead.
It's gradually got worse and worse. He was put into the cage, which was no taller than 3 foot high. You couldn't stand up, you know, and he just got covered in sores and bites. There was cockroaches in there. He just became very ill, and so he would not have survived 2 weeks in there.
There were beatings. People were treated there worse than we would treat farm animals. There, people just had enough. They couldn't take it anymore.
He says the not knowing when his detention would end was like mental torture.
Weeks go by and you're not getting fed, you don't have access to clean water, you're not cleaning yourself, and there is literally no access to any sort of medical care. I did find this other leaked video on Facebook that shows these guys all laying around looking completely miserable. It looks hot, it looks overcrowded, and above everything else, it looks completely unsanitary. You know, the entire thing just reminds me of some sick shit that you would see in a history book talking about how fucked up some situation was. And it does seem like a running theme in these different articles I've read, is that if you do not have access to money, you are essentially powerless. This obviously is a corrupt system where money, or specifically pesos and yen, can apparently get you access to better living conditions with private showers and even air conditioning, as well as the ability to jump the line and really expedite your trial. And this is where I get to this secret interview that someone recorded in the gulag, where a man from Australia discussed this horrible place.
Hey there, mate. Well, what's your name? Sure, where you from, Peter?
Queensland, Australia.
Okay, how old are you?
66.
And whereabouts are you now?
I'm in the BIWF, the Bureau of Immigration Detention Centre, Warden's Detention Centre.
You've been here for how long?
4.5 months.
4.5 months. And the crime you committed to be in here?
Overstayed.
Overstayed visa?
Yes, correct.
Okay. And what's the general timeline for someone to be in here just for simple overstay?
Minimum of 6 months and usually around the 2-year mark.
2-year mark for overstay?
Yeah.
Damn.
Okay.
Now obviously I did have to redact his identity, but he says here that it's a 6-month minimum and that the average time to stay there is 2 years.
There is no charges to fight. I mean, it's just you're automatically convicted.
And so that's just normal processing time. Could be like 1 year or more.
Well, can be 10 years. I mean, there's no set time. It's just the way it is.
And you know of the medical treatment here. How good is the medical treatment here?
Absolutely none. I mean, I haven't seen a doctor since I've been here.
Damn, man.
Here he says that when you get sick, they don't really care unless you have the money to give them to obtain basic medicine, and that several people have died since he showed up due to the lack of access to medical care.
When you leave here, everything has to be, you have to have the money yourself, otherwise you don't go, they won't take you.
And if you become ill or something like that, basically what will happen if they're not supplying anything?
You die, I'd say.
You die.
Yeah.
So there he does say that if you do get sick enough, they will isolate you from everyone else, but it will be in a shed filled with rotting rodent corpses. He then talks about a 90-year-old mentally ill man who passed away quickly from pneumonia after he says the guards there purposely stripped him down and constantly threw cold water on his body, in turn obviously making him sick.
There's a shed on top of the hill.
Yep.
Is it sealed off? Like
Well, he had to move out. The rats were getting too bad in there, and then they started killing the rats, and then the rats all died, and the place absolutely stunk. So he did manage to move out of there into another area, another medical section.
And what did he actually die of?
He died of pneumonia.
Pneumonia?
Yeah.
Okay, he had that when he came in, did he?
No, it's something you get when you've got no clothes and you get cold water thrown on you on a regular basis with no clothes. He was shitting the bed at night, that sort of thing. So basically what they did is they got rid of him, basically.
So they left him naked, slouched over a table, throwing buckets of cold water on him, which caused pneumonia, and basically killed him.
Well, that's basically what happened here.
And this same channel did upload himself walking through the gulag, and it really just looks like a slum where everyone seems absolutely miserable, and at this point it kinda just serves as a Vitaly POV. In general, it was very hard to find information on this place, and these very few leaked videos seem to be the only thing to truly document their life there. I don't know if the person running this channel got caught, as the video with the man was called Interview 105, but sadly there are only 2 of these videos uploaded at this point. But just to know, the fact that Vitaly is in this hellhole is absolutely insane, and it should really serve as a lesson for all of the IRL streaming clout chasers out there, that it's really just not worth it, and that you are far from invincible no matter what your cocaine-fueled, steroid monkey brain thinks. I mean, for this clown to continue his unremorseful actions, and to literally mock the people making decisions with his life, was just beyond stupid. Like, he should have been in there begging for mercy instead of trying to channel his inner Tate brother and do this whole photo shoot. I mean, honestly guys, this could be the very last we ever see of Vitaly. Like, he is completely under their control at this point. But either way, I will keep you guys updated on this situation, so y'all make sure you subscribe. I do want to know what you guys think about this update.
I'm definitely going to stay tuned with this. We'll see if these streamers learn their lesson. Because the thing about, they got the whole clip forming now, and it's all about going viral. You know, the crazier things you do, because like I said, people love to see controversy. You know, now they say he was out there, you know, giving out money and stuff like that, but all the other stuff he did overshadows that. Like, why couldn't his content just be that? Just go out there and give money. You know? Like the, what's the name dude? That was epic. I like his videos. But this right here, man, like, you know those videos of, I forgot those dudes, Top Notch Idiots going to the hood you know, where they be throwing up gang signs and doing all that. And in my mind, I'm like, these videos can't be real. They can't be. Because some of them dudes they be showing in the videos be having stuff on them too. And you'll see it in a video. And they'll go running. It's just a video, it's a video. But I'm like, most of the times, they already would have shot that thing, man. Like, they already would have fired it. So I don't know if those type of videos are real, but if you look at the views, they're sky high. Because people want to see that type of stuff. You know, he's making content that people actually want to see. But the fact that you do this and you're expecting no type of consequences, repercussions, nothing like that, yeah, that's the problem, man. People be feeling invincible. But hey, appreciate y'all coming over and watching. Please like, share, and comment below. Oh, I wanted to see some comments. Here's this is the only comment I need to read. Vitaly could have done almost any type of content and he would have made millions. But he did this. Yeah. Peace out.